Okay, so a 22-year-old from out of town is overserved at Luke Bryan's 32 bar in downtown Nashville. So they kick him out the back door alone. He hasn't been seen since. Not surprising, the Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission will be investigating this, but we need to help Riley be found. Riley's distinctive appearance made it easy to find him on camera, and he is spotted between 9:45 and 10 p.m. You will be able to see him entering on screen up here. He is very tall, about 6'6". He has light brown hair and blue eyes, and he was wearing a very distinctive shirt. It was a button-up collared shirt, but one side was solid black and one side is either white or beige solid. And in this clip here, as it continues to play, you can see that he's disoriented. He's confused on where he's going. He's turning around. And then he does wander in that same direction. There is a third clip of Riley, and he does fall here, but he does get back up in a few moments. Looking around, it doesn't appear that anyone's chasing him. There's vehicles in the area. Apparently, it's very common to see people from the downtown Nashville area maybe stumbling around, so people don't seem to be concerned because he does get back up. So the biggest thing I'm seeing online is, how did we get here? So 22-year-old Riley is a student of University of Missouri. He's also a part of fraternity. He's a senior. And apparently they're having some sort of a formal or convention, some sort of an event. And they have traveled like about 7 hours east to go to Nashville from Missouri. So they're in Nashville, and Friday night they're all going out. Now Riley is reportedly really close to his mom. My heart breaks for her. Today is actually my son's 22nd birthday. I can't imagine what she's feeling right now. And that's why I want to share. I want to share and help Riley be found. So Riley's out with his friends on Friday night. He FaceTimes with his mom. He's sharing with her what's going on. He's sending her text messages, like just trying so hard to keep in contact with him. And at some point in time, around 9:30 p.m., it is quoted that Riley has been overserved. There is no other event that has been stated. It has just been reported that Riley has been overserved. And he is asked to leave, and he is asked to leave out the back door. So not out onto Broadway Street. I've never been to Broadway Street, but I've seen some videos. And apparently if he had been pushed out onto Broadway Street, he would have just been in a sea of people, and probably a sea of a lot of other intoxicated people. But my understanding is instead he went out the back door. So his friends are trying to go with him. They're told they can't, so they're got to get back through the bar out the front. They get a hold of Riley on the phone, and Riley's like, I'm going to go back to the hotel instead. Their understanding is the hotel is just 5 blocks to the left. 5 blocks to the left. That's not what Riley did. According to the surveillance that was found, his Snapchat location, his phone location, Riley traveled right. And he kept traveling right, and that took him near the water. Riley's friends spent the night searching for him. They were calling him, they were checking his location, they were checking with any of the other fraternity members that they had traveled with, and eventually they did end up calling his mom and dad. And at 10:30 that morning, they ended up traveling to the area to look for him. I'm just reminded today how important it is that we have apps like TikTok. We have to be able to share out stories like Riley. I haven't finished this book, but this is a story of Chris Jenkins. He went missing in 2002 from a bar after he was kicked out. They didn't find him for 4 months in the river. No parent should have to go through that agony. We need the power of TikTok, power of social media to keep awareness out so that we can find people like Riley.